What's up, everybody? This is your boy Backpack Mo here on another adventure, another trip, another journey. This time here in Mexico City. Like I told you guys in the previous video, I've been to Mexico before, but never in Mexico City. Here I'm staying at Casa Pepe hostel. You know, I'm only here for a short time, so I figured anytime I'm doing short trips and you know I'm not in a country for a long time, or it's taking a little bit longer time to either get to know people or you know, just venture out in the country itself, I typically stay at hostels. And I always pretty much stay at hostels majority of my trips too. Being a solo traveler, it's one of the great ways to find people. But shout out to Casa Pepe. This is probably, I would say, in my opinion, one of the best hostels that I've stayed in, and it's actually rated one of the best hostels inside of Mexico City. There's a lot of activities to do, a lot of every day there's something. If you want to wake up early in the morning to go do yoga, if you want to go on a walking tour later in the day, there's so many things to do here in Mexico City and in this hostel. So there's no shortage of trying to figure out what will I do during my time here, right? So today we went on the Xochimilco boat tour. And this is basically a canal through Mexico City. Xochimilco is basically a town or an area that you can go in, and you can go on these boats, and it's like a party bus, right? Or I'm sorry, it is a party boat through the hostel. And you know, I went on this tour and I met a lot of people in the hostel that very same day. So we're like, hey, you know what? It's 4 hours for the boat tour. It cost about, I want to say $45. It included beverages and about a 4-hour cruise down the river or the canal. And you know, just to be able to experience that, it was pretty cool. This was definitely one of the recommended things that I was recommended to do through the hostel, and through some people that I met in Mexico City. They were like, definitely, you got to go check this out. You know what I mean? So not only did we go on it, we cruised down these canals. In these canals, you saw people that, you know, were locals that sold like arts and crafts or fruits. There was a mariachi band, and you could just go and chill, right? You know what I mean? We just bought our drinks, you know, mingled with people that I've never met, you know, in my life. All solo travelers, a lot of people from all over the world, and it was a great way just to have, like, you know what I mean, a party and just, you know, just mix and mingle with the people over there and this hostel. Great times. The Xochimilco is a great town, great area just to explore and see that that whole thing, you know what I mean? And it was probably one of the highlights definitely of my trip, just to see that and enjoy it. So as I said, we went on that. You know, we had our music over there. You know, first it was a little quiet because it was trying to, like, everyone was trying to break the ice. Like, who are you? Where are you from? Where are these people coming from? You know what I mean? Like, we all just randomly woke up at midday and got on this little small bus, and it took about 45 minutes outside of the city to get there. But once, you know, once the drinks were flowing and once the music was playing, the party started, man. And then, like I said, the good thing about hostels, and I always tell you guys this, if you're ever a solo traveler or you're just worried about doing that, go to hostels, because this is a great way where you can meet people, you can connect. Some of the people in the hostel and our group that we went on the boat party with are there in another city right now with each other. They just met each other and they were like, you know, they connected. We had that bond, we had that friendship, we had that, you know, that camaraderie that we did. We partied with them, you know, early in the day, and then we came back and partied even more later in the hostel itself. So these are things, like I said, man, you know, traveling, especially when you're going alone and, you know, you have that fear. It's like, oh, I don't know anybody, or I won't meet anybody there, you know. I think sometimes for me, when I travel alone, I think people are gravitated towards me because, you know, especially if they're traveling alone too, we're looking at someone that's like, hey, you're by yourself, I'm by myself, well, cool, let's be best friends. And it's a great experience, like I said, you know, to have amongst each other. So I love solo traveling more than anything else. And I think that I've got so used to it, it's kind of hard for me to even probably travel with other friends or anyone else, just because it's my style, and I like being on my own. I like waking up the time I want to wake up. I like going to the restaurants that I want to go to. It's not like, hey, majority rules, 2 of these guys want to go here or 2 of these people want to go there, you know. So this is the whole thing about, like I said, solo traveling, you know, and making these bonds, these friendships, you know, with the people that you go with. And it's, you know, it's a great experience. And, you know, for me, I think no matter even how old I get, you know, I think I'll always do that type of solo travel and just try to, you know, like I said, see the world and experience it. So not only did we come from this hostel, right? So we went on this boat party around, I would say, midday, and then we came back. And then the hostel itself had a happy hour. It was a power hour, pretty much all you could drink for an hour. We paid 100 pesos, which is like $5 and maybe, let's just say, 15 cents. And you could get all the beer you want or margaritas for an hour. So, you know, depending on how strong you are, what your tolerance is, you know what I mean? And then we could just, you know, crash at the safety of the hostel itself. Like I said, this hostel provides many things. There was a day walking tour early, which was free. You get to walk around, see the city, and they give you the guides, pretty much tell you everything within Mexico City, a little bit of history. And then, like I said, you could always come back and do the excursions throughout the day. There was never a dull moment in this hostel. Or if you just wanted to chill and you were like co-working and you wanted to be able to work in that type of space, you were just there for, you know, business, but you were trying to save money at the same time, the hostel provided that, you know. So it wasn't this constant party or barrage of things all in your face. So definitely recommend Casa Pepe if you're coming to Mexico. Like I said, #1 hostel in my opinion. Like I said, this is only the second day that I've been here, you know, and to be able to explore and to do some things. I have some things planned for tomorrow and later in the week. I've met some people in the hostel that we plan on shooting some videos and talking about some things. Like I said, best hostel in my opinion in Mexico City. So if you guys ever come to Mexico City, definitely come out, check out Casa Pepe. Until then, man, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bye.